Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. It is a lovely day of Thursdayness. Normally, I would be playing trivia right now with people, but all three of the people who I normally play trivia with, who are available basically to give me a ride to the place, are all busy tonight. So I will not be joining the greater group of individuals who make up the usual team on Thursdays, and instead I will be providing you all with entertainment. So we're going to continue on our exciting Turnabout Corner case. And last time we finished, I guess, cornering Stickler. And we got told to go investigate more, basically. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. I somewhat considered not streaming tonight and just kind of taking it off. But, you know, I was thinking about being like, I could get some more Write Anything agency going. That sounds like it would be great. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Walkie made it through the day too. Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case. But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The amazing Mr. Hat will be making an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him. Hello? Miss Diala. Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Walkie will be okay? Well, he's not guilty yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Congratulations. Way to put the pressure on a guy. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I wonder if she has any tells about anything. Alright, nothing to examine, right? Oh wait, why is everything suddenly examinable again? Wait, was this guillotine always here? Wait, hold on. This is new? This isn't just the same stuff? You asked for it. Oh, she does something. Hey, Mr. Righteous, was it? Waka waka. Justice, Mr. Hat. Apollo Justice. Justice? Apollo Justice what? That's what I want to know. Oh, you're hopeless. Please, make it stop. Just let me know if you ever want to visit from Mr. Hat. Any other trick with that one, please. Okay, so there's new tricks. Is this still the same text though? The spaghetti? A dish of plastic spaghetti like some restaurants put on display. Where did you get this anyway? It was a birthday present from Daddy. I was so happy. Oh, you don't know how long I wanted one of these. I fell asleep with it, cradled in my arms, in the spaghetti bed. Mental note. She really wants for her next birthday a bowl of plastic food. What with the hula hoop? A giant hoop used to levitate people. So, tell me, how does it work? Apollo, don't you know you should never ask a magician to explain a trick? I mean, you're hardly better than Mr. Stickler. Hey, I object to being placed in the same category as that panty snatcher. Enjoy the mystery. That's the way to appreciate magic. Fair enough. Bam, 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 bam. Hot water pot sits on a magic table. Why is the stand for this table so flimsy looking? Maybe it looks better that way? I was hoping for a more professional explanation. Well, maybe to show that there's no tricks involved. Not bad. I still think it's just that it looks better that way. Some magic books are mixed with the law books here. The magic books all look well used, but the law books are just gathering dust. I feel kind of sorry for them. I'm gonna read some next time I'm around. Oh, that would be the first person in this entire office, like, since Mia left it, to actually do something with those books. Those boxes frighten me. I bet I'm the first magician to figure out these make great shelves. She does seem to be putting them to good use. But if you ever want to put it back together, you have to take everything off. Don't worry, I'll clean it up soon. And then we'll try cutting you up. Thanks, but I'll pass. What about the magic man? Old sepia-toned photograph of a man in a silk hat. His outfit looks a lot like Trucy's, come to think of it. Aren't those clothes the best? I had mine made to match. If you're gonna be a magician, you gotta look the part. Trucy is big on appearances, I found. It's funny, he's got a... That's not a club, right? That's a spade? No, that's a club, right? And she has a diamond. It's cute that she did that. Blue silk top hat, just the one Trucy's wearing. My trademark color, Trucy Blue. I don't think you can trademark the color blue. Standing out is everything when you're up on stage. But you didn't know you got your own color too, Apollo. Crimson Justice. You make me sound like some second-rate superhero. At least it's better than being a first-rate Super Zero. What about Charlie? Charlie the houseplant. They've had it for years, apparently. That's Mr. Charlie to you. He's been here longer, after all. Right. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. He was raised by a tribe of heathens. She's saying something to the plant as she waters it. Mr. Charlie forgives you. This time. Is there anything else I might do to please his high leafiness? Yeah. Avoid the salt. Okay, I think we've gotten all the examines. Let's chat with what's her face. Are you sure about marrying into the Kitaki family? I'm fine with it. And I love Waki with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet. So it doesn't bother you that you'll be married to the mob? Oh, I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyway? Good question. Miss Tiala doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections. Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? I wonder if she'll touch her face again. Oh, yeah, she's doing it again. Do you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kitaki wants to quit being a gangster? He's trying to transfer his assets into a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks. Wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Waki going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world. That's not the way I would have put it. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kitaki family has been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. But Waki says it's not about the money. They had the gangster tradition to uphold. Oh, a generation gap. They've even got the ever classic, what about the family business thing going on? Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus. Apparently, yes. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my ops, something bad. And then he just lets me go, without a word. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in. Get another doc to patch me up again. Yes, it sounded horrible. Waki has always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Excuse me, ran out of air. Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he? No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that the surgeon might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the Maractus Clinic a visit. I should be getting home now. Waki's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right. Leave it to me. Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay? It's all right. I believe in you. Well, we could also visit the detention center to see if we can finally talk to him. But then again, we also got told to go to the thingy. So maybe we should go over there instead. Yeah, that's probably what they want us to do. So I'll go to Eldune's house because I think that was connected to it. I'm surprised that Eldune's in here. Guess we can go into the garage. Oh, the cat's still here. Hello, kitty. Hey, kitty cat. Kitty. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. What's this? Oh, I can't interact with it. Oh, wait. Is there new text about the ladder? Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. Step ladder. How's that different from a regular ladder then? Well, it's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So you admit that basically it's a ladder, right? What? Huh? You have to look past the form at the essence of the thing. Let me talk about something else. Oh, I can't go further. I thought we'd be able to, like, go inside. Alright, then. There's nothing here, right? This is still the same thing. Old painted human skeleton. Yeah, no, this is the same text as before. Same with the cat and the ladder. And nothing with the car either. Okay, no. All right, then I guess this isn't the right thing to do. Suppose in that case we'll head elsewhere. We can look in People Park to see if there's anything new here. No. All right, I'm becoming more inclined to either visit Wright in the hospital or go to the detention center. I think I'll try the detention center. Here we go. Looks like Walkie's out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is also through with questioning, sir. The other? You mean the panty snatcher? Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too? All right, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. Hope I don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. He's a bit precious, I'll give him that. Please, keep this brief, if you would. I'm quite busy. I need to finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as there are a few. Nothing will make me happier, believe me. How bored are you, Mr. Guard? Okay, that was the same text as before. Same text for the camera too? Yeah, okay. Panty snatcher or what you witnessed? Boy, I wonder which is actually relevant to the case. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder, you stole... Wait! I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night, I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more. You want to know the trick of my panties, right? You're here too? Oh, great Trucy, teach me! Eh? I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please, make me your apprentice. Apollo, help. I don't know, I think he'd make a great lovely assistant. Don't say that, Apollo. I mean, he's even got a bit of a cape going on, so you could definitely do that. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night, of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two, let's resolve this like gentlemen." In the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true. Oh, and this is all true. Really? My panties are gone. My innermost heart revealed. What further reason could I possibly have to lie? I can't think of anything he'd want to hide more than panty snatching. True. It sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all. I wish it weren't so. Do we have anything to present him? What if I show him the panties? That's it! The mystery! The unanswerable riddle! Actually, they're just a normal pair of panties. How is that possible? It just takes practice, that's all. Then you must teach me. You must. To think if I could produce a pencil, an eraser, a textbook, and a lunch. All from a pair of panties. My life would be complete. He's serious, isn't he? I don't think he understands how magic works. Oh, do you want your cell phone back, my dude? Fine, ignore my evidence. See if I care. I always think... On second thought, let's not go there. What about these panties? Okay, so he only cares about Trucy's panties. Alright, out of curiosity. Does he react to the attorney badge? Nah. Okay. Alright, he only reacted to the panties, so I guess we're done here. Thanks, Stickler. Okay, so there was no one at either of these three places besides the detention center, so I guess we'll go back to the clinic and chat with Wright. Or not. That's fine too, I guess. Are all these the same as before? Swain's Smiling Second DVD cases. Better stay away or become a crashing, cascading cavalcade of... Cavalcade of DVD cases. I swear I know English. Mr. Wright's bed. My, it's messy. Trucy must clean up after him at home. Probably. The TV's been left on. Looks like the Steel Samurai in a spot of trouble. Sure, he'll come back to win in the end. Mr. Wright likes those kinds of stories. Also true. Bottle of Mr. Wright's favorite brand of grape juice. Me? They would have touched this stuff since that first case. Not a problem for Mr. Wright, apparently. I wonder if it's actually grape juice. I mean, it has grapes on it, but like so do wine bottles. Oh, we can actually... Oh, we can talk to Trucy. If everything that Panty Snatcher said was true, it doesn't put Walkie in a very good position, does it? He was at the scene of the crime. That's pretty clear. There's got to be a different angle on this. Well, let's get investigating. No time like the present. So, and he leads. One moment. Shazam! Alakazam! Oh, evidence keeps flying out of nowhere. Ta-da! That's all. Neat, huh? Yeah, real neat. Alright then. Yeah, I assume I don't need to present anything to her. Trucy, what do you think of your own panties? Aren't my panties amazing? They're a big hit in court. They were the star player of the day, that's true. What should I show them in court tomorrow? If only I could count on panties to save the day every day. What a weird thing to say. Okay. You want to see a magic trick? Is that it? Okay. Watch while I make that piece of evidence disappear. Forever. No. No thanks. My bad. Here, Trucy. Do crime. Oh, no, okay. That's just... Alright, never mind. So, Wright wasn't in the clinic. We chatted with Walkie. I guess I'll go back here. Like... Oh, ooh, okay. Hey, it's Mr. O'Doon. Oh, Mr. O'Doon. What's wrong? So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here to thank you. But now it's a crime scene, and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. Got no other place to go. I see. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy doll. Even a death he's after my neck, I tell ya. Can't even cook an honest noodle. Wait, what do you mean even after death? He? Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maracus? I tell ya. It's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Remind me to never eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. Okay, but what do you mean by that, sir? You're sounding a lot like having a motive. That stand. For generations, it served with the very best noodles that's how Dunes could make. Tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand. History, I tell ya. Watch what you say or it might become true. That's a great story, Mr. O'Doon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation. Of course, to be honest, didn't plan on doing it. That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it? Good memory, Trucy doll. Aye, I was a go-getter back in my day. Till my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune. Mr. O'Doon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef? Ah, that old noodle's lie, that's what I say. Just trying to get an idea what he did anyway. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. And now I don't even have that. Mr. O'Doon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maracus Clinic? I couldn't help but sense enmity there. Enmity? I hate him. Yeah, hate it. Him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know? Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mob. You mean the Kitaki family? They're always having one of them turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maracus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. A deal? Every fifth operation for free. He stole the idea from my pops. One free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies? Oh, no doubt it's illegal. But it got him in good with the family. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leaving me here, in the dark. Up to my neck in soupy noodles. I think I figured out Mr. O'Doon's former occupation. Can't hurt to ask, Apollo. Mr. O'Doon, or should I say Dr. O'Doon? Figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor. Surgeon. Till the year before last. Okay, so he can't be the one who did it. Because if he was, then he wouldn't be able to fix Walkie's heart after this case. I assume that Walkie's going to need someone to fix him. So Mr. Maracus was your rival? You know, like those onions they put in the soup broth? Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon, you drink some broth. Those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions. Hate them. Sneaking them from the side, giving the way of a good tasting spoonful. Well, that's what he was. An onion. Onion boy. That's what I called him. So, you weren't exactly friends. Me and Pal Maractus. Ever since preschool, we were getting each other's faces. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Then he'd do it better than me. Just blow right past without so much as a howdy. I see. That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. And then that no-good onion boy comes along and dodges his taxes. Well, Trucy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that. Thanks to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings. No, it's fine. By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. Huh? You're investigating Maractus, aren't you? Yeah. Well, want to know about a doctor? You ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trucy doll. Right. Thanks, Mr. O'Doon. Guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't entirely wasted. Thanks, dude. Well, we've got to check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me? Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? Clinic's off limits. Not involved. But what part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna need something to connect the two, I guess. I wonder if there's anything we should show him. Shiv, panties. Check out report. Ooh, actually, O'Doon, what do you think about this? Oh, alright, never mind. See, I was thinking that he could tell me about the checkup report because he's a doctor. But I guess not. Well, what autopsy reports? You like those? Alright, fine. There goes that idea. Yet, there's a guard, but I can go into the garage. I'm going to try going into the garage again in case... Alright, no, never mind. I was thinking maybe because we got new dialogue options and everything here that perhaps there'd be something different. Let's try going to the Kentucky Mansion and going to the park. Oh, okay. Or not going to the park. Oh, it's Plum. She's back. Hey, you two. Over here. Us? Yo, little Plum. What's up? I think all this gangsterese is a negative influence on Trucy. I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Well, I was just doing... Bah! A man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes. Sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Walkie? Walkie? Well, he's... Clearly. Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here. Would you like your bloomers back? About these. Hey, my bloomers. Thanks for that, I owe you one. I thought you might like them back, so... Huh? Oh, no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir? Oh, no, I couldn't, really. Thanks for the offer, but I could use those in my Magic Panties act. I'll pull shivs and pieces and godfathers out of them. Great. Now your props are going from bland to dangerous. Alright, she doesn't want it. Kinda want to show her the pistol. But we should probably just, like, talk to her first before presenting stuff to her. Alright, we could also examine it. It looks like, well, the paint still isn't cleaned up, unfortunately. And that old lady is still trying to get into the park. Silver colors of payments, not across the gate. Most is pretty dry too. It's gonna be one heck of a cleanup job. Okay, so we're just getting the old dialogue that we got at the same time after she had left before. I'm really curious about the last one, honestly, but we'll do it in order. He's really everything you expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be a gangster, dude. Life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that. He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story about Milwaukee. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone. What? He acts like he's hard, but he couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom. Her words do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences. The boss? You mean Walkie's father? They didn't seem to be on the best terms, did they? It's true. One of our pistols is missing. So the murder weapon was from this mansion? We kind of figured, given the difficulty obtaining a gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only the boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it. I see. I'm sure the cops will continue tromping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. She doesn't seem too concerned, at least. Yeah, Walkie's fiance. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose. She's been staying over lately. Again, I'm falling back towards my suspicion that the fiance did it. Because if she's staying over, then she probably has access to the gun. You don't look too happy about that, little plum. How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her? Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie the knot. I could see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough. But you know... It's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in this business too long, and you start to only see darkness in people. You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble. Wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition. The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. But Walkie seems, well... It seems like he's against his father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Walkie isn't too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. But why the change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bills? Oh, it pays. We need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. I see. Something must be up. He'll see things the way the boss sees them. Someday. Want to see a gun? So this pistol belongs to the Kitaki family. Is that correct? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone now. Oh? Police came yesterday and took everything. Everything but my broom. Don't you think you should have given them that, too? You kidding? Can't clean up very well without a broom. Fair enough. Sorry, kid, I got no idea what you're talking about. You don't know about your own son's checkup report? Go with the shiv. Oh, she does. Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Walkie? Oh, that's his knife, all right. Bought it for him for his birthday. Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present. I remember him falling asleep with it clutched in his arms. Oh, I know the feeling. I bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti. I don't think anything else. So the mirror? This is the mirror we found. From the hidden run, huh? Oh, it's funny how it all ties together like this. You chase after a hidden run and end up Walkie's attorney. Of course, you'll find the real killer soon, won't you? Yes, I will do my best. Alright, I don't think I have anything else to present to her. What are you on about? Looks like that old lady's at it again. Look, I told you yesterday the park's off limits. And I told you yesterday this is how I go home. Okay, you want me to go around? How about giving me $5? Like yesterday. The con artist strikes again. Anything in the trash can? This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up. Oh. 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 That's the connection. That's the connection we need to get into the clinic to say that was a thing. Okay. I'm serious. I have no intention of looking through this trash can. Oh, please don't hold back on my account. I think that whatever you think about me in the trash cans, you're wrong. Yeah, he's not Stella from Star Rail. The park crime scene is off limits to the public. The police officer on guard by the gate is yawning. He knows me staring and snaps his mouth shut. Too late, Mr. Officer. I saw you. Okay. I doubt that there's anything to be gained by going to the crime scene. So let's go back to Odoon's house because those slippers... Wait, is this how I do it? Or is this going to present it to Odoon? Now, I don't care about... Is there a talk option here? No. A move option here? Huh. How do I use the slippers? Or maybe I have to examine them first? Oops, wrong button. Toes. I wonder, could this be a print? Why would there be a Oh, you mean a toe print? Good call, Apollo. I bet we can analyze it just like a regular print. This could be a vital piece of evidence. Wait, how many people get toes printed, though? Is that a thing? I mean, like, sure. Wait, do toes have... Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, toes have, fingerprints. Or toe prints. I'm looking at mine right now. Yeah, there's like the same little wiggles type thing. All right, let's get the cocaine everywhere. There we go. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe? Wow, I feel like the case is solved already. What was next? We have to match the print, right? Right, let's match it. Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo. Oh, good point. Maybe we should ask her? Get some expert advice? I guess so. Not sure she really qualifies in it. Apollo, yes, she is an expert. Don't be like that. Okay, so I assume that will help tie everything together. So let's actually go back to the crime scene. Because our good friend is probably in People Park. Or not. Never mind. Maybe she's at the detention center? Poor Mr. Odoon. His stand's been standing here since this whole thing started. He almost looks at home here in the park now. Oh, I think it should be made into a playhouse for children. I think its owner would disagree. True. A knife is sticking straight into the ground. Remember what Wesley Sticker said in the trial today? Walkie was very likely pointing this at the victim. Like he wanted to kill him. Yeah, that's the problem. Mannequin put in place of the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. The way he's forced to look at the ground now, day in and day out. Kind of sad. Trash can sits next to the path here. I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who had little plum bloomers here. That's right, Trucy. And what a web of lies grew from that one little act. I can still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted objection. Here's what I want you to do, Trucy. Take that memory, gently lock it away deep in your heart, and never speak of it. Gently, though. Okay. I guess, back to the agency for the time being. And then from here to the detention center? It's either going to be that or Wright's, like if she visits Wright. I was hoping to meet with my client. Walkie-talkie just finished questioning. I'll bring him out. Great. Finally. Yo, sup, my little imposter? Yeah. What did you call me? Dazam! It's you? Sorry, G. Thought you were a leader. My little imposter sure is a strange nickname. It's a clink thing. You won't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like poster girl. Alright? If you're gonna drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl? Cause she's so much more than that, G. She's like an angel. A fallen angel. So what can I do you for? You don't look so chipper today, Walkie. Worried about your heart condition, maybe? That was the wackest thing of all. All of us G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, boy. A relief to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him. You know what I'm saying? I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get a leader for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. So, I hear you're to be married next month? Straight up. We poured them nuptial 40 out on the stoop. Alita. Oh, Snapple cakes. She's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Tiala, but she was very vague. Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what's past is past. She knows that. When I'm with Alita, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there. You feel me? And my Alita, she's down with that all the way. So both of them are mum about their past. Do you think you could tell us about what happened with you and Palmeractus? There's something you should know. We Kitakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivalis family. So about 6 months back, I go into Rivalis turf, packing a knife, right? And you were shot? Coldest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart. But my homies went too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kitaki family, you know that? So you were taken to the Maractus clinic then. You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let the boss's son die, you know? I'd hate to have been in the doctor's shoes. They say Kitaki is scary enough when he's not angry. But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed? And it's still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The Rivalis paid him off, I'm sure of it. We hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear. Life in the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is. But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better live fast and die young for shizzle. Wait till I run the yard. Then everyone will know what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent. Apollo, why does he keep talking about old guys? I don't think that's what OG means, Jersey. Big toe print. You know anything about this? Yeah, whatever. Seems preoccupied. Alita, man. Alita. Fair enough. What with the gun? About these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I snuck them out that night. So, the killer Mr. Sickler says he saw that night was... Well, I guess it was me. I was there after all. We're finished. Yo, Walkie, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night? You don't beat around the bush, do you? I like your style, shorty. Hold on, did that unlock a... Whoops, wrong button. Did that unlock a new talk option? It did. It did. I also want to see, though, what does he do about the checkup report? Oh, whoops, I need to use present, sorry. Yeah, whatever. Alright, no, he doesn't want to think about it. And the Shiv probably gets the same response as the other thing. Okay, I don't think anything else really matters. Though we could show my attorney badge. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? Well, I don't know. Huh? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I, borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him. Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you're more whack than I am, and that's saying something. But I was serious. The thing is, I don't remember what happened next door too well. You don't remember. But the way I see it, if there wasn't anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did them in. You know what I'm saying? Walkie, you are an idiot. I mean, we already knew that, but still. No. I assume nothing. Oh, wait, what about noodles? You interested in some nudes? What about Trucy's panties? No, only Alita's panties he cares about. With the Shiv. Okay, yeah, that's the same thing as the other one. Okay, so that we got the dialogue options that way. I tried to show him the slippers already, right? Okay. Well, looks like that's it. So, thanks, Walkie. See ya. Okay. I guess let's go see if Wright's awake now. Nope. Well, if not that, we still need to find Detective Skye to, I guess, check a toe print, I suppose. Unless I just missed, like, no clues here. Even though they say the Maractus Clinic on it, like this giant thing that indicates... Oh, there's a leaf. That's interesting. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's with this weird shape here? It looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. I got paint on my hand. Apollo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Okay, but the leaf That means someone was wearing these and they were stepping around in the thingy. Oh, hi, Devkin. Is that not enough for us to use to get into the clinic? I guess not. Or do I have to examine it to like talk to the guard again? Is that what this is? The front entrance to the Marcus Clinic. The walls and posts are so highly polished I can see my face in them. Wait, my hair is a little flat. There. Perfect. Is there something? Oh, the police. Police cars parked in front of the Marcus Clinics. It's empty. Police must be inside investigating. Okay. Looks like this is a banner for some campaign. 3 shots for the price of 1. Somehow I don't see people lining up for that. Yeah, me either. I'm gonna keep checking this garage just in case we randomly run into someone there, but actually, do you have anything to say about the slippers? No. Okay. We could go talk to. Oh, okay. I was gonna say show the slippers to Little Plum, but there's something new here. Look at that crowd over by the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why are those girls screaming? I just heard one say, "Oh my God, it's him!" Oh, Clavier is over there. Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't Hair Forehead. Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my God, he's so cool. Thus the screams. New album just came out, you know. Try waving to them. They love it. Ooh, oh, he's so cute. They're so excited. It doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. Your hog? My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Well, too bad. Looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that. Fuck, it's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, machines. Tell me you share my angst, Hair Forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Ha. In any event, I'm off to the shop to get it fixed. The detective in charge of the scene has informed me in any case. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, she's in a foul mood, too. Be gentle. Auf Wiedersehen, baby. Oh my god, there he goes. And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies. Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Apollo. Does something about this scene look different to you? The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there! If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky. Hello? You seem as gloomy as ever. This is miserable. Miserable. I just got a new kit and I can't get this stuff to work. Everyone's all smiles for that Glimmer's fop. Glimmer? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous? When he walks his shiny chains, catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes, it's distracting. Speaking of distracting, I guess I just had to accept the fact that I lack talent. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensic technique. Ho ho. Oh ho. Do you see it? Do you see the leaf over there? I do believe we just found some evidence. The tarps that were here yesterday are gone. I wonder why Detective Sky put them out. Yeah, the only thing they were covering is the ground. Oh, I think I see something there. A print. A print? Well, I can't do anything with it. Well, let's talk to Sky first. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe. But you're a detective now. Well, I failed the test. But, you know, rank and title don't matter. What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. And my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through mail order. And I'm going to test it here before the forensics team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie. I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way. Glamorous. Right. Prosecutors should be cool of wit and furrowed of brow. Less glamorous and more simmerous. You know? No. Actually, I don't. Well, that what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge. Wait, sorry, who just said that? Emma did. Okay. Whoa. Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that? Oh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issue? What is it? I see a roller and glue. This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps? Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. I want to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance? Aha! So with that kit, right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of an opposing team and all. Oh, pshaw, you're friends. And to tell the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Oh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Oh, should I give it a go? Okay. I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right. Allow me to explain. She's reading the instructions for a kit. Why is this not filming with confidence? First, we have to pick the footprint. Or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze. I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints of the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Why? Shoe prints, prepare to be examined. Oh, this is so exciting. Right, here goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it. How am I supposed to do that? Just press A where you want to pour the plaster. Like this. It doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start over. Yeah, that's not really how things work, but okay. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just press A to blast it with that dryer. There. Give it a shot. Oh, whoa. This is a little bit awkward to control. What if you can do it too much? Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold onto that roller tight now with A and roll it up and down. Keep going till you get enough ink on there for a good print. Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes. Let's see if we get a match. Wait, I'm sorry, who are we checking? Oh, not him. Oh, Emma wears heels. I guess that makes sense. He wears sneakers. Wesley wears dress shoes. She wears some form of slipper. Walkie wears shitty sneakers that do match, unfortunately. He wears sandals. Oh no. Guy O'Doon wears flip-flops. That's not a good sign. So the shoe print belongs to Walkie-Talkie after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime. Wow, I can almost see the science at work. Don't you love it? Ah, nothing feels better. She's definitely way more to this than I. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case. With science. Well, that's certainly brightened the road. Hello? Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go? Right on. Leave no print unanalyzed, I say. Pick which print you want to analyze. This one, please. Alright. Really? That's enough? Okay. Try the plaster. I would have expected me to need to, like, you know, fill in those cracks, but I guess it's fine. I imagine on the DS you did this with blowing on it. Huh. That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe? It is strange. So smooth. Except for the part with the leaf. Now I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list. A mystery print. Ah, the slippers. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose toe it is. Well, there is a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print of another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So if the prints match, you know the same person wore both. Huh. Another shoe worn by the same person? No? I mean, we have the print that matches the no. Okay. A toe print sample. Yeah, but what about this though? Like this is a thing. Come on, man. So where the heck am I supposed to get a toe print? All right. Well, I guess while we're here, got another shoe print. This shoe print. Okay. I figure we might as well just get the last one. Though, to be honest, this one feels like it's slightly difficult to get. But, okay. But yeah, I mean, like, this is definitely our defendant. Or our witness, rather, sorry. Plop. Oh, he was stepping on a nail. That's unpleasant. Or I guess it's like a Nike symbol almost. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony. The final version of it, at least. Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing. Okay. I still really would like to do something about that. I definitely don't have any other big toe prints, right? This is just to go through that dialogue, right? Yeah. Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? Oh, okay, sorry, that was different dialogue. My bad, I'm not reading it. Pretty sure I've seen something that would leave a print like that. You know, I think I have a culprit right here. Well, I think it's these slippers, actually. Slippers? What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom, see? Oh, it's covered with paint. Except for... See? Right here. Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf. What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped in paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on them. The Maractus Clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic. Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved? Why is she just standing there eating? Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask. What? Can you get us access into the Maractus Clinic? The police won't let us in. They said the murder and the clinic are not connected. It's off limits and we proved they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes. Huh? Really? Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints. Seems like I should return the favor. Thank you, Detective Sky. Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Loud Clinic acts as the magician and attorney in Prosecutor Gavin's name. Right, Maractus Clinic, here comes justice. Official. I like that the official is it's like drawn on with Sharpie. Oh look, it's still got the little the dude. The little clown dude. Emma Sky Heart. She put a little heart by her name. How cute! Isn't she a little old cute? Apollo! Shame on you. Cute is eternal. Cute is timeless. No matter how old a woman gets, she's always carries a little innocent maiden inside her. Really now? I suppose I've never heard it put quite that way before. When I signed my name, I was put in a little diamond. Juicy diamond right. See? Cute, don't you think? It's a little confusing. Won't people think your middle name is Diamond? Hey, you can write your name like Apollo equals justice. I do like justice, but that's taking it a bit far. Well, thanks, Detective Sky. You're no gumshoe. You're far too competent for that. Even if you can't, Even if you can't do your own job there. Excuse me. Ah, you two again. When, oh when, will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today. I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look what we have. What's this? Detective Sky. Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin. Today's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Really? Now he's suspicious again. Well, you got the orders. Gotta let you in. Have fun. Thanks, Mr. Officer. Let's hit it, Apollo. Hell yeah. Interesting fish. Oh, look, there's some slippers missing. Huh. Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it? This place has a connection to the murder in the park. Sure of it. The police guy out front wasn't so sure. Beyond it being where the victim lived. Looks like the police team's gone home for the day. There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo. Yeah, you mean like these heels? And these noodle bowls? And these missing slippers? Gee, I wonder what this could mean. We're getting more and more suspicious of Talia. Or what's her name? Attilia Talia? What? It's like her last name, is it? Alita Tiala. Sorry. Mood touchy. I wonder if that changes at all, like during the course of everything. These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic. Same as the pair we found, of course. Look, a single pair's missing from the rack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottom. Oh, sorry, that's not. Which means they were taken out here on the night of the murder. Right. The paint's from the hit and run, after all. But what were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? I bet you were going to find a toe print here. There's a single pair of sandals here. Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients. Or maybe it's a visitor that came to see Dr. Maractus. You think they use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case? If this patient or visitor isn't still here, why'd they leave without their shoes? Better take a closer look at these just in case. Yep, it's totally fucking her. Look, toe print. Hey, Apollo, you think this is... Huh? This could be a toe print. Maybe we can get a print off of these. Let's try it out. Yeah, so, I mean, if this isn't extremely damning evidence, then I don't know what is. A pair of slippers are missing from the clinic. Women's sandals are found here. There's probably a matching toe print with the things found at the scene of the crime. Which probably means that his fiance was with him either with him or she was the one who like did the hit and run in the first place. It worked. It's like a big toe, maybe. But wait, I mean, it's great that we got the print, but there's such a thing as a list of toe prints? Huh, good point. If there's Detective Sky didn't give it to us, which means we can't match this print. Seems like a good time to ask the Detective Lights. Yeah, good idea. Gee, I wonder. What about this nice houseplant? Is this a Charlie too? Clinic reception desk. No one here, of course. Small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. I can't interact with the fish then. Or all these noodle bowls. Look at all these bowls. They're from Eldoon's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty. I think we figured something out. I think we have. Mr. Eldoon must do takeout. Not exactly what I was thinking. All the bowls have been washed clean. I think we found our first clue, Trucy. I don't quite follow Apollo here, honestly. I mean, he eats a lot of noodle bowls, but didn't Eldoon say that whenever he does something, Maractus tries to do it better? So wouldn't this just be him like practicing making soup for his for the broth and everything? Look, this door says doctor's office. Think this is the victim's private office? It's not locked. Too bad. Why too bad? Oh, I like opening locks. Kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks? Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about. Apollo, that sound came from behind this door. Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trucy. Wait, what do you mean? A break-in. They left through that window. Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now. It must be your experience as a panty snatcher chaser talking. Well, we should tell the police. Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance. You're right. She's better at this than I am. Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now. Toe prints? Books and papers are scattered across the room. Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. The burglar must have left in a hurry. Even the cup on the desk here is lying on its side. Huh? The juice that spilled out of the cup is dry. So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now. Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Okay, so I can't look at these toe prints. What's with the lamp just sitting here not all messed up like everything else? Maybe the thief or whoever was just in here set it up to read something? Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken. Broken? They mean burned out? No, our cat burglar must have dropped it. But why is it standing up on the floor like that then? Hey, look at the cord. There's a red splotch on part of that cord. Do you think that's blood? It's a little bright for blood. Almost pinkish. Something simply odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Yeah? Oh, right there. That's the red bit. Is it pink? The cord runs to the lamp. It has a red stain on it. Huh. Gotta wonder what left that stain. Wait, I know. Maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name and slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord? Well, I used to write my name on my magic robes. Yep, that's a very broken thing there. The bulb is broken. Won't turn on. Oh, how is it broken? Don't touch that. You'll cut yourself. Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. My finger. You're bleeding. Let me see that. Wait. Magic blood. Gotcha. Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about without my coworkers injuring themselves on the evidence. like it. Also, I know I went straight for the toe print. Was there anything else to look at these? No. What with the houseplant? Potted plant has seen better days. This makes sense either. What doesn't? Normally burglars are looking for valuables, right? Oh, that's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar. So why look under a potted plant? Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe. Heard of people putting their house keys on their plants, but the key to a safe? Then maybe the burglar was looking for that house key. We're getting nowhere fast. Whoa, what are those? The wall is covered with beakers. Ugh, something's moving inside that one. You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh, it's a goldfish. Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds. Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor. Okay. I'm gonna look at the safe last. The window's ajar. That must be how our burglar escaped. Wonder who it was. Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here? Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least. Well, I'd give it a month myself. Whoever broken obviously need to break in today. Well, that's certainly suspicious. What a cute little safe. Looks like a 4-digit lock. Someone already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo. 7, 9. Wait, do you think that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside this safe. Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers? Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9. Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers. I wonder. Do we have something? We have that, but... No, not really. I don't think I have anything. That would be a bit too lucky, don't you think? Well, I suppose. Only have something that could finger which buttons have been pressed. Something that could finger which buttons have been pressed, huh? Maybe there's a way after all. Ah. Alright, hold up. We can at least figure out what numbers they are. Well, I have an idea. I knew it, Apollo. What is it? Well, all we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next 2 numbers are. When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them with your finger, right? It would leave a print. When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, we'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo. Alright, 2 and 5. And the back button. The back button being pressed is probably not great. Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9. These are glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open this safe. Let's give it a shot. Okay, 52 then. Uh-huh. Well, now that we've tampered with evidence, it opened. Is that a bullet? This looks like a bullet hole. Huh. You can still see the bullet sticking out of it. Why is it in the middle of a safe? Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished. Not surprising, even though it was fired into a metal safe. It's got a storage on it, that's for sure. This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it. An x-ray? Huh. Can't make heads or tails of it. And I can't read the chart either, it's all in medical speak. But the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it says Wakikitaki. So this is Waki, our client's chart, huh? Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see, the physician's signature says Palmaractus. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Look here where it says who filed the chart. Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala. Alita Tialita is Waki's fiance. Why does it say Tialita? That's one Ida too many, Apollo. Okay, sorry, Trucy called it out before. Never mind that. What's her name doing here? How should I know? Though, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic? Odd that she neglected to mention this before now. Well, I'm sure she had her reasons. So Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus Clinic. And she had access to Wakikitaki's medical chart. You got the I and Y wrong, Apollo. I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who could help us decipher this? Eldoon? Actually, wait, hold on. Should double check real quick. Okay. Nothing crazy there. I feel like we should, you know, remove the button presses so that when the police check this stuff out, they don't, you know, see it right away. Anyway, where's our home boy? Oh, Dune, where are you? I need you. Okay. Yeah, we've read this before. That's sad. Okay, well, I mean, if Eldoon's not here, then I guess I'll head back towards the park to Detective Sky. Because we now have toe prints that match. I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know? You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next show I was analyzing face prints. Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo. Yeah, so, want to help me out with this? These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print. Too bad we don't know whose a toe it is. Well, there's a way of finding out, of course. There is. What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print, off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right. So the prints match. You know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe? Yep. I think I just might, actually. Really? You need to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print? This pair of slippers, toe print and all. Oh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. Perfect match. The same person wore these slippers and sandals. And I just reversed that. Sorry. I was afraid of that. All you had to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. No. I don't know if I should show her this. You know what I mean? Bullet lodged near heart. Okay. Detective Sky, I was wondering about this. Trucy, wait. What? This bullet was inside the safe, right? That means the police don't know about it yet. Oh, right. You can use this in the trial tomorrow. Do I have to repeat myself every time? If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, do so quietly. Okay, so all the stuff in the safe is not gonna do that. Say, could you take a look at this lamp? Bulb's broken. Right. Strange, isn't it? Really? I break bulbs all the time. My desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh? Ouch. Well, I still think it's kind of odd. It is. Maybe someone got hit with it? Well, we have toe prints now. So that's that, at the very least. I'm gonna see if Wright is awake. Ooh, he is! I think. Maybe. The prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. Heard you did well in the trial today. You here to discuss something? Could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. 7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news. I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you? Yeah, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? That's still high school. He took the bar exam abroad in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know? I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all? How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forged attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial? It was a single piece of forged evidence. Talking about evidence that shouldn't have existed. Not a magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know. Mr. Wright. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery. For now. You're just getting ignored, aren't you? Alright. Is everything ignored? And we found these too! They're Trucy's. Thanks, Apollo. Though I have to admit, as a father, I wonder, why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? That'll teach me to show off my evidence to Mr. Wright. Fair enough. That was what led you to the guilty party. Yeah, thanks to you ripping the mirror off the car, I was able to deduce the... Make a good point, Apollo. In fact, it could be said that I'm to thank for finding the criminal. Look what you want, Mr. Wright. Knock yourself out. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really seem like there's anything here. So it's just a random... Just a chat with him for some reason. Alita's still not around. We can hit the detention center again real quick. Maybe Alita will be visiting Walkie. Or he can tell us that they're her sandals. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back, and Daddy's... you again. Do you always have to announce your entrances like that? Man, my old man, Man. Now I'm all in a funk, and it's his fault. One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson. He failed, clearly. You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Of course, I don't care if they lock me up. I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. Hi, Walkie. You want to tell me whose sandals these are? Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her. For Miss Tiala? Yeah, a birthday present. She's got mad little feet. Man, so cute, man. So these sandals are hers. Yeah, kind of had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? Man, that is so far off the hook, it's off the chain, G. What are my leaders doing? Man, I miss her. Do you know anything about this lamp? No. Alright. Or the bullet. Nope. Or this. Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait. That's right, Walkie, it's yours. Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right? I don't think he gets it, Apollo. Take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala. Oh, you lawyers do your homework. So you met Miss Tiala when you... Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So, could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting? Fine, fine. I'll tell you how you met her if you want to know that bad. Oh, we actually have more than just that. Okay, well, we'll go through this first and end with Alita. Alita, whatever her damn name is. Hey, man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges. But what if you're found guilty of murder? Hey, it's all experience. You feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they? You didn't really do it, did you? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I've learned one thing today, that silence speaks louder than words. Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is. I heard he wants to leave them up. Over my dead body? I spend my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. My old man wants to go soft? Fine, let him. Just leave me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kitaki family. Please don't talk so it's assumed you're going to jail. For my sake. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me. Brought me off to the docks. The Miraculous Clinic? That's where I met her. My fallen angel. You mean Alita Tiala? She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say. The bad guy always gets the ladies. Right. She was doing that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said? What did she say? Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like, on it down low. You know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me. So, that was the proposal? You know it. An oath of love, right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, bye. About that op. Yeah, didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me. This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said? Yeah. Can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying? But Didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup? Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I'd get that cat pulled after I got my revenge. Hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I? Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? No man, so I guess this idea we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean. Okay. I don't think I have anything else. Thanks, Walkie. I'm gonna go see if Eldune's back because I really want to ask him about the doctory things. Because he made a big deal about showing us, or saying that we can ask him about stuff. Mr. Eldune, been looking all over for you. What's the matter, Tootsie Doll? Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice. I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldune, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Eldune. Mr. Eldune, could you take a look at this? Huh? Medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. Why this sudden silence, Mr. Eldune? What's going on here? Well, that's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client. He's on trial. On suspicion of murder. On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD. ABD? All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates and someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Ooh. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way. It's like he's a completely different person. What? Oh, did I accidentally press that? I kind of like him a lot more without the noodle hat. It gives a very different, impression. Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie fella's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? About the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on. What? That bullet snug as a bug there next to the aura, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal's just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doctor would be eager to fiddle with. You mean... It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. Take more than a miracle to take it out. Take a magician. I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year. Tops. But Walkie's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial. He should be on an operating table. Great. Just great. How could Dr. Martz do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there? Well, I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. Emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. He finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Tootsie Doll. Cold despair. Despair? Felt the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out. The Kitakis. You bet. This kid's the only son, I hear. So he skips the operation. Walkie's back on the streets living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold. How awful. And which doctor would they take him to? Aractus. Enough ties them. Probably cover up the truth of what happened. That's just horrible. He left Walkie to die. There's a darkness in this world, Trucy Doll. Waiting. Hungry. Compared to it, these gang stuff wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. They'll take you all the same. You were a surgeon, right, Mr. O'Doon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you? Well, I wish. What? I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even the world. So Walkie... He's real lucky to be alive even now. No. There's one problem. Apollo? This chart, look at the nurse section. Alita Tiala. That's right. This operation was how they met. Yeah, the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition, guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? It doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged. What was she thinking? Apollo? What were you thinking, Alita Tiala? She was thinking she'd get into the family, I guess. I guess maybe there's money to be involved in that. Still, a lot of this investigation, I feel, really does point towards the fiance as being the one who killed Maractus, because I assume she has something she wants to do by marrying him before he dies. And if Maractus is the only doctor who, like, the family would go to be like, hey, you got to operate on this dude. And if he's the only one who's more skilled than O'Doon and super skilled as a doctor and everything, because he excelled at everything he did, like O'Doon said, then he'd probably be the only one who could actually, take care of it. So him being dead makes whatever plan the fiance had a lot simpler, right? So that's how I see it. Anyway, that's the investigation. And next time we play this game, we will do the trial. So, hope you all enjoyed that. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Hopefully for some crackin' smacking. We'll see. But that's it for now. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And take it easy. So, bye for now. And thanks for watching.